Yeah, my socks dry my feet.
Oh my gosh.
They're foot towels. That's what they are.
Oh my god, this guy's
And
got
then
moldy
then you
ass
pop the
feet.
moccasins on, and it's like nothing ever happened. All right. Episode 20 of the Fair Enough podcast is finally fucking here. We had a lot of technical difficulties, but today is the bathroom episode. Normally we record this on Tuesday. We tried all week to get this thing recorded. It's Sunday, May 22nd. So this will be out Monday. Yeah, it's been a difficult week for the boys, but here we are. I got a new background. I'm no longer in the corner of the basement, which was horrible.
Baby has gotten out of the corner. Let's go.
I got a sick setup now, folks.
Yeah,
so
definitely looks real nice.
This is only going to keep getting better. So Bob here in Detroit, Michael in Chicago, Jack now in Saginaw. Like I said, this is Bathrooms 2.0 today. We wanted to do something that we'd done in the past for episode 20, just to kind of, I can't believe that we made it 20 episodes. We've done this 20 weeks in a row, which is insane.
Yeah.
And thank you to everybody that listened. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. We have 60 subscribers to the YouTube channel, which is insane. I never thought we'd hit a number like that. So cool. And I think we have about 100 or so people listening every week, which is insane too. Most podcasts don't get that kind of growth until a year in, and we're on a pretty good scale, and that's thanks to all of you guys. So thank you so much. It means so much to us that everybody listens. And here we are, 20 episodes in, and we're gonna hit an old topic, and we're gonna go back through bathrooms because we had so many responses from people just saying that we didn't get to everything. And we found some good stuff this time, and we had a lot of interaction on that poll that we put out, which seems like a fucking decade ago. But we got some responses from that too. So we'll take a look at that and go through those. And I also found some good articles that we could talk about as well. But Mike posted a story that I'm sure everybody saw, and he is broken right now. Again. Year 2.
Again.
So I'll kind of let you explain what the fuck happened to yourself.
Yeah. So, I'm just on my journey to the big leagues. I had the scouts looking at me, so I had to bring out my A game. I had to try hard. I was playing men's league baseball 2 Tuesdays ago at this point. So, and Bob's fault. And I have a torn ACL and a partial tear of my meniscus. Pretty much just running after a ball in the gap. I was playing right field, and fucking my foot got stuck in the ground. And yeah, dude, it was just brutal. Fucking, I heard the most horrifying noise I've ever heard in my entire life. And
fuck.
Yeah, just knew it. I knew it off the rip. Fucking whatever, this, that, and the other thing. Got my MRIs. It's torn. I schedule surgery tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't affect any of our regular scheduled programming here. I don't think it will. But yeah, so we had some stuff going on. Plus, I've been having a bunch of connection issues at my home. Comcast has been dicking us around. So this is why we're so late on this episode. Like I said in the story, we do apologize, but guess what? We're going to give you 2 episodes this week, so you guys can all suck it.
Yep.
Also, what?
How does that happen? Is it a thing that happens in space, or is it a thing that happens to like a tower? Because this happens all the time.
I think
internet.
It's something.
Your internet will just not work, and it'll be like, "Oh, your neighborhood is affected right now." It's like, how is my neighborhood affected?
I don't know, man. That's the fucked up part where it's like, and then you call them and they, oh yeah, we're doing work in your area, and it's like, well, what the hell, man? It's just so frustrating because it's like, how you get the runaround with all these people all the time, and they don't give you any straight answers ever. So it's like you're just sitting here with the podcast to record, and you can't fucking get it done. So now I'm at an alternate spot. That's why I have a different background today. Also, I'm at my brother's house because he has connection. So I have an alternate studio for the day. Probably for the next 2, I would assume.
The problem with it is that they run this type of stuff in like a grid system, because it makes it a lot easier for them to do like software updates and different rollouts for modems and stuff, because they can update entire sections of the grid instead of doing it modem by modem by modem and sending a tech out to everybody's house. So when they do maintenance on the grid, they have to shut down portions of the entire thing. And so a whole neighborhood or an entire county could be like knocked down X percentage of their bandwidth for the next, like Mike said, 17 days or whatever, which sucks, but
yeah.
So it helps a ton when so they don't have to go to individual people's houses.
Right. It would be
as
a pain.
like time-wise, I guess it helps them, but yeah, for situations like this, it's you knock out the whole neighborhood. It just didn't make sense to me, because I think of it like, okay, if you hit the telephone pole or a tree falls on the telephone pole and the pole's down, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. We're all
yeah.
But like for Wi-Fi, I just didn't understand. That makes sense.
Yeah. It's definitely dumb. Definitely dumb.
Mm-hmm.
But
what else was I gonna say? Let's talk about hockey really quick. I won 2 bets yesterday before we get into bathroom stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of went with my gut, which is weird. Actually, no, I didn't. The first bet was one I got from Twitter. It was just some guy that was like, play of the month, Blue Jays, -1.5. I was like, lock it in. Play of the month. Any play of the month you got to follow.
That's funny, because that was that game though, dude. It was 1-1 the whole game. And
Did you watch it?
I watched almost the entire game, actually.
I didn't pay attention at all.
And dude, it was like the 8th inning, and Bo Bichette hits a 2-run ding dong to go up 2, and that was the game. It was 3-1.
That saved me.
Yeah.
Feels good. That's literally when I looked at my phone. I was getting ready to go to the bar, and I saw it was top of the 8th, 3-1. I was like, let's fucking go. It literally must have just happened because there were no outs.
Oh yeah, and it was an absolute no doubter too. It was beautiful.
Really?
Yeah.
Sick.
I love Bo Bichette, so guy gets my dick hard.
But then for the Avs Blues game yesterday, I went Avs -1.5. I don't know did you play that yesterday?
I took the over in that game, which also hit.
That was at 6.5, wasn't it?
Dude, yeah, and it was a sweat fest because
it was at the end. You were grinding.
Oh yeah, dude, did you watch the game?
Oh yeah.
So it was 3-2, and they were like attempting to empty the net, and fucking Husso was at the blue line, and that's how they scored the first one. And I was, because there was 2 minutes left. I needed 2 goals. I'm like, no fucking way this happens. And they got that goofy ass empty netter, then another empty netter to hit the over. So cash that out.
Cash that out. See you tomorrow. God, yeah, that was a wild one.
Yeah, dude, -1.5 was a lock though. Oh yeah, nasty. Is his injury for real? Is his sternum broken in half? Did you see that?
Is that what they said?
Dude, I saw some, and I didn't read the article because right now, any injury right now has me like, it gets me sad because I'm injured. So like,
oh yeah,
I don't like watching any videos where people get hurt. I don't like looking at x-rays, like, but I saw like in like the little, I can't think of what it's called, the fucking whatever, the little photo at the top of the article, and it was like a picture of his sternum like cracked in half. And I'm like, no way, dude.
If you don't know what we're talking about, was that in the first period yesterday?
I believe it was in the first period.
I think it was right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the first period of the Avs and Blues game, Gerard for the Avs got absolutely crunched on the boards. And you can't really tell from like the back normal angle, but once they go to the angle where you can see down face, the board line, oh my God, dude, it is violent.
Yeah.
So violent.
And it looked pretty clean though. It was just the fact that he's an undersized D-man and he got crunched by a big motherfucker.
I mean, like it happens a lot in hockey where he was just in that dangerous point where he was a foot off the boards.
Yeah.
Like if he was riding the boards, that hit he just gets bounced off of and he
was perpendicular with the boards too, where it's like usually like when you get boarded, and you're face first, like that is dangerous, but like at least you have some sort of protection. Like you can put your hands up, you can do something. He was perpendicular with it, so it was just his whole body was
his
just
ear hole hit like
yeah,
the where the glass meets the board.
and the lip. Yeah.
Brutal.
And dude, like everything, and then his head hit the ground on the way down. It was just the worst case scenario for homeboy getting hit, man. Like everything went wrong, and I don't know. I'm glad they didn't call a penalty, though.
So did his sternum hit the lip then? And that's like what broke it?
I don't know if it was because of the impact where like he hit his shoulder and then his other shoulder hit the board and then it got compressed somehow.
Just literally crunched.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's even real, but dude, like I can see it from like the way that hit went down and like the angle. Like I don't know. It just looked so. It was just such a gnarly fucking hit, man. It's like you love to see it, but you hate to see it in that situation. You know what I mean? Like good, clean hit, but it's like fuck.
Like I said, dude, if he was riding the boards instead of a foot off of the boards, like he bounces off him.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
Yeah,
but he just had that little gap of air where he could.
Dude, even if he's 3 inches taller, he gets hit more in his midsection, and it's not like the impact isn't as downward. You know what I mean? Like it was just the worst possible situation for that's like, dude, that reminds me of the hits when the like you know where the benches and the glass like has the curve.
Ooh, yep, that's the worst.
When people get rid into that, it's like, oh, it's just nothing but bad times. Yeah, like just one of those spots, man. I don't know.
What's been your favorite series so far, do you think, out of the 4 that we got going on right now?
I am disappointed in the Florida-Tampa series right now.
Oh, me too.
I want Florida to win. I think Tampa's going to win it, but I want it to be more competitive than it's been. This Avs-Blues one is pretty enticing because the Blues have played really solid hockey.
Way better than I thought they were going to play.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, you know, they're playing very well. I haven't watched either of the Calgary Edmonton games, but I'm so sick of that series already. It's been 2 games.
Really?
Dude,
that's my favorite one to watch so far. The Blues Avs is great, but this is my favorite one to watch for sure.
Dude, listen. If the whole world doesn't get off of Connor McDavid's dick real soon.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah.
That's the part. Everything. So, like, I haven't watched the games, right? So, all I can watch is highlights. I can see the score. I can watch highlights. Every single thing, whether it's on TNT, ESPN, fucking Facebook, all it is how good Connor McDavid is and how good everything he does is everything he touches is goal. This and the other thing. It's like, dude, they've scored 11 goals in 2 games. Connor McDavid has done a lot. Like he's been a part of most of those goals, but like, dude, like they have a team that is scoring. It's like, just get off of his dick for once, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It just annoys me so fucking much that I am like, I'm over it. I'm over that fucking series. But I think that the Blues Avs right now is my favorite. The Carolina Rangers one has been very competitive hockey too. Low scoring, fun to watch.
Yep. I hope the Rangers steal it today. That first game, and I'm sure the first game in the Garden is going to be it's going to be insane.
Oh yeah, it's going to be it's going to be a madhouse there. I think that game, I think that series might go 7 because I do think that
that'd be sick.
I think the Rangers might take the next 2. They need to figure out how to put the
pretty
puck
much
in the
split
net.
home.
Yeah,
all the way to 7.
So. I think that's what happens, and I think that Carolina ends up winning because it's so hard to lose, like so hard to beat them out there. You know.
Yeah. Dude, so
pretty good though so far.
So you want the Flames to win that series then over the Oilers, I assume?
Oh, just fucking to stop. Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dude, I agree. Like people, I mean, obviously, we're not here bashing Connor McDavid or saying that he's not
at all. He's the best player.
Everything that everybody says that he is, and he's God. Like he is the new Wayne Gretzky. It's like 100%. He is leagues above everybody else.
Yes,
but I agree, and I think that this Flames team is so fun to watch. They're so deep, and Tkachuk is a madman. Like they're just a disgusting.
Their whole team is, like you said, is deep, and it's on the backside too. Like it's just all the way down. And they got the dude Markstrom or whatever. That's their goalie, dude. The kid, he had like 9 shutouts this year. Like they
stupid.
They have a complete ass team, and I like that. They're fun to watch, and like. they'll get into those fucking shootouts, but they'll also, some games they'll have a shutout and fucking shut you down defensively. They're a fun team to watch. They're complete. They can adapt too, which I think is very important in the playoffs.
Right. And we're kind of like the Avs. The Avs they're not like the toughest team, and that's I think why the Blues are really mucking it up with them.
Yeah,
because you just make it a dirty game, then you're going to be able to stay in the series. Whereas like the Flames kind of have that. It's obviously the skill's not as high end as the Maker and the Landeskog's and that stuff, but I mean Kachuk and Gaudreau are two of the top.
And what's
players.
His name? That fucking who's the kid that plays with Gaudreau? The other kid, Lindholm, maybe,
young kid.
I don't know. I can't think of who they have. They're fucking deep. Mangiapane.
Yeah.
And they got Milan Lucic, who's been in the playoffs for his whole career, who you love to have. Like
the Oilers don't have an answer for him. They just cower when that guy's on the ice.
Yeah. I like the Flames. I still think Colorado's better.
Yeah.
But
me too.
I don't know if Darcy Kemper can hang. I don't know if he can handle it. I don't, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
Who do you want to see in the final? Who do you want to see?
I would love to see the Florida Panthers in the finals.
Yeah.
And then that's the
Avs, you think? Or would you like to see Calgary in there?
I would love to see a Florida Calgary Stanley Cup. What I think it's going to be is a Tampa Colorado Stanley Cup, personally.
Yep.
And I think Tampa's going to win it. I think Tampa wins. I think Tampa wins
3 in a row.
I think so.
That's insane.
The Tampa Bay Lightning have 0 weak spots. 0. They have the best goalie in the world. They have 0 weak spots. They got Brandon Hagel, who is like a first line fucking guy from the Blackhawks. He's playing on their 4th line, dude. Like, you're talking about guys who are like really good players playing only 10 minutes a game because they're that deep. Like, they have 0 weak spots. 0. I just don't see anybody beating them. I don't see anybody beating them.
Stevie Y just built that thing to fucking last over there.
I mean, they won. There's fucking Braden Point, fucking what's his name, Chernak or whatever his name is, Cervelli. These guys are all like 5th round picks, dude, and they're scoring all day. And then obviously you got your fucking Kucherov and fucking Stammer and shit like that still, but I don't know. I hate to say it. But I think they win it all.
Yeah, I don't want to see that Lightning Avs series. I don't. I agree with you. Well, I'd like to see the Rangers and the Flames, just because I love games at MSG, and I think hockey. I think it really benefits hockey if the Rangers could win a cup soon. Right?
Do you think so, though? I think they've done enough as an organization without winning to still keep them keep the fans
engaged.
in tune. Yeah, engaged. Yeah. Keep them relevant. They've been relevant. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I think they won a couple President's trophies while Lundy was there. I mean,
I don't think they need to win a cup for it to like benefit hockey. I think as long as they stay relevant, I do think it is beneficial to the NHL. But I think where they're at, it's still. I don't think it matters if they actually win one or not. You know what I mean? And in terms of what like keeping, being good for the NHL, that's just my opinion. If they win one, it'd probably be better. But fuck New York.
But at the same time, I mean, a Canadian team needs to get there and win one too. That's probably
since what's his name has been the commissioner. There hasn't been a Canadian winner, so let's just get that thrown right out the fucking window. Let's get real.
Fucking Bettman.
Yeah, fucking Gary.
Yep. But dope. Anything else on hockey? Any bold predictions? Anything like that going forward?
No, I think it's all pretty cut and dry, man. I think there's a couple of super competitive series. I think the Avs series might get out of hand. I think Tampa Bay might sweep. Other than that, I don't have much. I don't think those are too bold of predictions.
No, so I think that's unfortunately trending in that direction.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else? Are you ready to get into bathrooms?
Let's get into this bathroom shit. You know what's funny too that I was thinking about when you were just talking earlier when you opened up, how we missed a lot of stuff on the bathrooms. Go back and watch the episode. Dude, we talked for like an hour and 40 minutes. I had to like literally cut us off because we were like, we could have talked for literally another 40 fucking minutes.
Insane.
Easily. So like all you people that were like, you missed this, you missed this. It's like, well, we didn't want to have a fucking Joe Rogan fucking esque episode.
3.5 hour podcast.
Yeah, and this is our third episode that we ever made or whatever. So we didn't want to have you guys sitting around for 3 hours. So,
right.
Because we knew we would come back with a 2.0 on episode 20, baby. Venti.
And yeah, so before you go, and if you're listening to this one, before you go and talk shit, go back and listen to the first one, because like the thing that you wanted to hear, it was probably in the first episode.
90% sure it's going to be in the first one.
We're covering everything here.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Let's get in. Like I said, we have submissions from other people or from the poll from Instagram, and then we have I got like a cool BuzzFeed article that polled 350,000 people, which is a pretty good gauge of America, I would say.
Yeah.
So let's get into this. So this was an obvious one that I can't believe that we didn't hit on. Do you fold or crumple with the toilet paper?
We didn't hit on this last time?
No.
So I crumple, and then I do a wraparound at the end, so it's nice and flat.
A wraparound at the end.
Okay, so I will take the toilet paper. I'll crumple.
Yeah. It's insane.
No way. This is genius. I'm a fucking. It's ingenuity, bro. This is
You're
fucking
a bathroom savant.
Yeah, I'm from the fucking future. You crumple so you get enough thickness so you're never gonna poke through. You're never gonna get poo finger. But then you also the last 2 fucking sheets of toilet paper, you wrap them flat so then it's a nice flat surface so you don't go in the crevices and get all weird about it. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking
the
of
two essentially.
The crumple is like a baseball.
Essentially.
And it'd be like if you just wrapped a piece of toilet paper around the baseball one time.
Correct.
I could definitely get behind this. I don't know if I'm taking the time to do it though.
Well, I think the way I learned, like when I was growing up, it was like I think it was like a crumple. Like I don't remember what I was even taught. I just always remember a crumple. And then I was like, well, I was like, fuck this. This is dumb. This is at a pretty young age. So I'm like, well, I want to have a nice flat surface because you're gonna. Yeah, no, it's just a gross thing. So I crumple with a quick wraparound. I think I end up wasting a little more toilet paper though, which I'm sorry, environment, but I think I go through a little more toilet paper because of it. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck as long as my butt's clean, you know?
Right. It's a great idea. That is engineering. You're right. The crumple in the middle. You know what it reminds me of, which is super weird and nerdy, but I don't know if you've ever seen like what a wall in NASCAR looks like.
A wall?
Basically the same. Yeah, like the walls on the outside of a track.
Oh, like the outside. I was like, I thought you were talking about like a car. Okay.
It's the wall, but on the inside of the wall is basically just crumples. I don't know what it is. I think it's styrofoam.
Yeah.
And then just another wall. So it's just like,
I mean, think about it. Think about most things like that need to brace for impact. Even just like drywall. It's fucking, even drywall. It's all weird in the middle. And then there's 2 nice flat surfaces on the outside. It's just for a nice clean look, you know? It gives it, you know?
Immediately off the rails. I crumple too. I think crumple is, if you're sitting there and folding your shit,
no one's got time for
have
that,
always
dude.
folded my shit. And there's no other way to do it. How do you crumple?
I knew because of how quiet you were being.
What
I was like,
is
Jack
the crumple,
fucking folds.
dude?
That
has to be criminal. That's ridiculous.
So on like the second or third wipe, I'm pretty aggressive because I want to get in there, and I am not poking my finger through some fucking 1-ply. If you got 1-ply, especially, dude, like if you got good toilet paper, it really doesn't matter. But if you got shittier toilet paper, or
you're making like a soccer ball sized crumple, and then you're doing your thing around it.
Yeah, where it's like, or like if I go to like a bathroom at like a gas station or something on like a road trip, yeah, I'm not sticking my finger through a fucking. I'm not sticking my finger through some 1-ply and getting fucking poo dollar on my fucking hand. No way.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is that 1-ply folded over a couple times really quickly turns into 12-ply.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't got time.
What
to
is your
fold
process there,
that.
Jack?
Yeah, come on, run. This is gross.
I don't know. I used an egregious amount of toilet paper probably, but I don't know. I get it off. I give it a fold and a half, and then one more fold after that. Yep,
Mm-mm.
that's the only way.
One square, is that the surface area you work with? Is
No,
one
no, no,
square?
no. We got more real estate than that for sure.
You got it like going up the whole arm, so you
Damn
can
near, yeah.
one and done.
Oh man, we talked about it last time
Okay.
though. You guys wipe from the outside, right? You go around the hip, not under the balls.
I go around the hip and stand up, obviously.
Oh yeah, the stand up. Okay.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the famous clip from the first one.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
when
yeah, yeah, yeah.
stood
I knew
up
the
and
stand
reached under
up.
my balls.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, but yeah, I think the crumple in a quick wrap is the way to go personally. But
Yeah.
I think you can. I don't know. I don't understand. Just get it done, dude. Just wipe till it's white. That's all I gotta say. I don't care how you fuck with your toilet paper. Just get it done.
Yep.
Have you
No, I
guys ever
agree.
used like dude wipes?
I have
No, we were
not.
gonna get
This
into
was
that
one.
though
This
for
was a
sure.
submission that we got
Was it?
from somebody on Instagram, though. Good segue. Was, yeah, do you use some sort of dude wipes or some sort
Wipes.
of wipe, or have you ever
Um,
used it? I'm not a wipe
just
guy. I'm not. Some
just
people
saying.
live with them. Like, can't.
Just saying. My buddy, good friend of mine, knows the owner of Dude Wipes. So, hey, Steve, put in a good word. Get us a
Yeah, hey, no
sponsorship.
shit. I'll start using them if they're sponsoring.
I'm just saying. I mean, like, hangs out with them, has dinner with them like once a month. Is that
What?
not? Yeah. Is that not
What are we
crazy?
doing here,
And,
dude
yeah,
wipes?
that's a different fucking talk for a different time. But just let you know.
Man. All right. Well, I'm gonna totally change my stance now. I love wipes. I'm a big wipe guy.
I've never wiped.
I don't use them though.
So are we gonna talk about the wipes right now? Because I got a theory and I have questions. And I've asked these questions before. The thing about wipes is how much extra work you have to do. So to me, I feel like you can't go straight wet. You can't go straight wet, dude. It's just too dirty.
No.
So it's like you gotta go dry. You gotta go dry first, wet second, and then you gotta go dry again. Cause you can't fucking
100%.
You can't go walking around with the fucking wet booty hole. So, like, and you're not supposed to flush those things.
It's Chafe City. Are you sure? That was the question that I had. I'm sure that they make them flushable at this point.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure most of them say do not flush. I'm almost positive.
Jack, can you do a fact check on that really quick?
Yeah. I mean, the fact that if that's the case, though, it's like that's just bad for the fuck. I'm pretty sure people do it, but I'm almost positive you're not supposed to flush the wipes.
So what do you do with them though? Do you just have a biohazard, like one of those doctor bins next to your toilet?
That's what I'm saying. You just you got a fucking basket of shit tickets laying in the fucking garbage can. Like, no way.
The dude wipes are flushable.
Are they?
Okay, thank God.
I'm telling you, at first I don't think they were, and I'm pretty sure most of those wipes are still not flushable. Are they at least advised not to?
Your boy must have had a conversation with him over dinner. Hey, dude, I got one beef with these things.
My
I got a
bathroom
trash
smells like
can full of shit tickets.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I do know people though. Like when I was growing up, like say I'd have people over, we'd be playing something, and all of a sudden, like there's just like dirty toilet paper, and I'm like, what the fuck? And you find out that like people have like bad plumbing or something, and they don't flush toilet paper.
Can't flush it.
Yeah, it's like, like that's fucking it's just unfortunate is what it is, but also gross. Figure it the fuck out.
For speaking of which, another good segue for toilets. Some toilets don't work the way that they should.
Excuse me.
And last weekend, we were up at a bachelor party at our friend CJ's cabin. Shout out to the joints. That was an awesome time too. Congrats to
definitely.
our buddy Shipper is getting married in the summer here. But we were using, obviously, well, he had one toilet up there. So on the back of the toilet, it didn't, like, the toilet just kind of didn't work right, but it had directions, which I think is a fantastic idea. And if your toilet is fucked up a little bit, you should have directions on it.
100%. I agree 100% on that.
Yeah. Did you like that and notice it?
I did. Yeah, 100%. And also, that fucking toilet worked really well.
Oh, I thought so too.
You just
follow
had
the method.
to follow. Yeah, you had to follow the directions. I think, yeah, that's 100. Like you guys were saying in the first time about the basement toilet that you guys had at your house in Saginaw, where it's like that one kind of sucked. Where it's like you gotta let people know, like, there's certain things you could do with certain toilets. Like I think the directions, especially for a cabin like that, I don't know if they rent it out as an Airbnb ever, but like if you're gonna
definitely
have
need it if it's an Airbnb.
Yeah, and like,
definitely
okay, there's a bachelor party coming up, right? There's fucking 10 guys that are gonna be there, never been there before. You gotta leave some sort of direction, and we had no problems. At least I didn't.
Yep. And our family, when they lived on McCarty, they had parties all the time. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, they had people over all the time.
Yeah.
So some sort of direction is, if you're having that many people come through, is definitely needed.
Yeah, and
it's just like the water keeps running. You got to flick the thing off at
flip
the
her
end.
up.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about or anything like that. It happens. Shit happens. You know what I mean? You're not a fucking plumber, dude. You bought this house with the toilet that kind of stinks. It is what it is. Like, I don't know. I think people get too like bashful about bathroom stuff sometimes, and then like they'll be like, "Oh, well, I guess we'll just deal with it now." When this jerk off, does something that they shouldn't have done. I don't know. I just everybody
pro directions.
Yeah,
big pro directions guy.
100%.
Here's a weird one, and
here's a free lesson.
Here's a free lesson. I don't know if people actually do this. This is insane to me. Maybe Jack does it. He probably does. Do you?
Fuck you.
When you get into the shower, do you go into the bathroom, turn the water on immediately? Or I guess some people get in the shower and then turn the fucking water on when they're already in there, which is insane to me. What a gamble. You're going to be cold or hot immediately, and it's going to be terrible.
And you're just going to get punched in the face with some water. What the fuck? Because think about
freezing.
How many bathrooms or tubs or showers can you go and hit the handle without being face to face with the shower head in reality?
If you're standing in the shower, you mean?
Yeah. Like there's no...
Oh, you got to be at like a resort where it's like like it's got one in the ceiling.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just no way.
Oh, yeah, no,
Jack, you don't do this? Are you sure?
No, absolutely not. Dude, I'll turn the water on 25 minutes before I'm even planning on taking a shower.
Funny.
That's how I am.
You guys are both assholes, though. Then you waste all the hot water for the next guy. Come on, dude.
I live in an apartment complex, a townhome. So I mean, we got plenty of hot water. But yeah,
That's true.
I mean, it's a dick move, I guess, for the bill that we all split, but I'll fork you over a couple extra pennies so I can get a nice hot shower.
Was this off the BuzzFeed thing, or was this somebody that said this? Because this is insane to me.
This was on Reddit. He was
what is the percentage of people that fucking turn it on while in the shower?
There is no percentage
insane.
for this one. Oh. This one was just on Reddit, and some guy was like, yeah, my buddy does this. And he's like, it's insane.
That is the craziest thing in the world, dude.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. That's insane.
I wouldn't even do this. So we had like obviously the communal showers in high school for like after football practice and shit like that. Mm-hmm. I would go in there and it was just a button, hit the button, and then go take all my clothes off before I get in.
Yeah. No,
like, I would warm that shit up.
Yeah. No, that's like
some serial
that's
killer
like not
shit.
Using oven mitts when you're taking something out of the oven, dude. Like you gotta
it's egregious.
You gotta have a little preparation here, dude. Like,
yeah.
And also it's a process. Like you go in the bathroom, you do whatever you gotta do. It's like you turn the shower on, you shave, you brush your teeth, you do whatever, you take a shit. and then you jump in the shower. You don't fucking just go face to face with the shotgun, bro. Like, what the fuck? I can't get over, like, I keep picturing it.
Just the visual of you standing in the shower and just taking this cold or scalding hot water right to the face.
And that's the thing too, is that like how often, even if you have it on the hottest, how often is the fucking initial spurt of water ever actually hot? It's always uncomfortably cold.
No, you're right. It is. It's
2
always
seconds
cold.
later, and then you're like, oh, okay, this is where I want it to be. But like, it's never, never a good time.
That one is insane. If anybody that's listening does this, please send us a DM. Please. I would love to know the rationale behind this.
It's like,
I doubt anybody does, though.
It's like when there's an awning and it's raining and you're like sitting there and you're like the guy that doesn't go under the awning because you want to be cool or something. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Why are you getting wet for no reason? Like, get under the awning, you fuck.
Yeah. The tough guys of the world all just stand in the shower and just freeze themselves
eat
to death.
Oh my God, I can't go.
All right, Mike, I got a question for you because I already know how terrible Bob is at this.
Oh.
You turn the shower off, okay? Shower is off.
Okay.
What is your next move?
I get my towel and I dry myself off.
Where are you? Is your towel reachable from this shower?
Yeah, so I put it, so my shower, and then there's the counter that has like the sink. I put the towel right there, turn the shower off, open up the curtain, grab my towel. I dry as much as I can, like a quick little wipe down, try to get my legs while I'm still in the shower so I don't leak too much. And
so that you're not dripping.
Exactly. So I don't drip everywhere. I said leak instead of drip. Good words. And then I get out and then I finish drying the rest of my body.
But it's
so
a
I'm
quick
not
reach
making
for
a
the
mess
towel,
like an asshole.
A pat down so you're not draining yourself all over the fucking bathroom floor. And then you get out.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
See now, 100%. Bob, how do you tackle a subject like this?
I immediately get out of the shower. I do not stand in the shower. I immediately get out. I dry off outside of the shower. I'm just not drying off in the shower.
Oh, dude.
I do a lot of this when I'm drying off.
Well,
so this I can't be in the shower if I'm stretching out. You know?
But you don't got to dry the whole world off. So like, this is what I do. I put my leg up. Well, I can't do it right now because I'm broken. But I put my leg up on the bathtub, dry my legs off, and try to get my legs dry. Because then you can wrap the towel around your shoulders so you're not dripping everywhere. You get out, then
like
you finish.
Child?
Then you fucking yeah. Well, yeah, but this is all within 10 seconds. It's not like I'm fucking sitting there for 3 minutes drying my legs off.
That's what I'm picturing. You just like
like getting cold, like waiting for a towel after getting out of the pool and shit. Like, who's gonna get my towel?
Legs towel?
Yeah, no, but no, I definitely stay in the towel for a second, pat dry, and then fully dry when
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I think that's just common courtesy.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I'm fucking up everybody's bathroom. What is the stance on eating in the bathroom at all? Some people on Reddit were like, yeah, I eat in the shower, or I eat on the toilet. Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about?
No, yeah, I try to keep my food as far away from the bathroom as I possibly can.
It will never go in the bathroom, ever.
No.
You'll never see me chewing on anything. I don't even like chewing gum in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about gum, but I don't chew gum that much. But, I mean, the most you'll see is, like, I'll bring, like, a drink in there every once in a while. Not food, though. I'm saying, like, a shower beer or, like, I have a bottle of water or something, and I bring it in there, and I forget, I just go straight from the kitchen to the shower or something like that. But, yeah, no food. No food ever. That's fucking gross. No,
it's disgusting. I think the shower beer is the only acceptable.
I think I think a drink during a shower, no matter what is, I'm not that I drink like water or juice or anything while I'm taking showers, but like a drink while doing taking a
glass
shower.
Of cran grape.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like with the ocean spray guy, fucking cruising around. But I think a drink while taking a shower is moderately acceptable. Anything while going to the bathroom, though, no bueno.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Okay.
And I don't want to talk about it any further. I think that's insane that we're even mentioning this. People are fucking disgusting.
I'm not eating nachos while I'm dropping a deuce. That's a fact.
Yeah. It sounds like people are doing this. This is insane to me.
That's
Okay.
just pure
Yeah,
laziness, bro. Like, get your ass up. And also, if you're taking a shit, maybe that is an indication to stop eating.
Yeah, you're
Like,
refueling while you're
yeah.
getting rid of waste.
Yeah, it's like while you're drinking a beer while taking a piss. It's just
Right.
not good.
No,
No go.
A very interesting tip from Reddit. Here we go. So this guy was talking on Reddit, and he said that after he takes a shit somewhere, like if it's at somebody else's house or a party or something like that, he will, while he's in there, grab, he said a bar of soap works best. He would grab a bar of soap, put it in the sink, and then run hot water over it. And he said it just lights up the room. Everything smells exactly like the bar of soap. Or if you put soap in there and just run the hot water over regular dish soap or something like that, then it'll just,
it kind of like
apparently
acts as like an air freshener.
I guess.
I like that, but dude,
I like it a lot too.
So many people have like the pooperies now and like the fucking like the little sprays and everything. It's like
those all smell gross though. I think they make it smell worse. You agree with that?
No, I disagree with that. I don't necessarily love the smells, but they definitely, if there was a poo smell in there, it's gone after that. They work. You know, I don't necessarily think I love the smells of them, but they definitely don't smell like shit anymore in the bathroom.
That's kind of like a smoking gun though. You know, that's like covering that's like smoking a blunt and then spraying Axe body spray. Everybody knows what just happened. There's
but so what?
But you're still trying to cover the smell up.
Once again, it happens. If you have a good spread at your party, I'm eating a little bit of everything. It's only a matter of time until your boys got to fucking sit down. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think, you know, I think it's generous to have a bottle of spray of some sort, or even I always was a big fan of the matches. Matches are kind of like obsolete nowadays though, but I love the smell of fire, and it masks that. I think the matches
People
is my
said
favorite.
That in the comments as well.
Yeah. We used to always have matches in our bathroom, but now my dad doesn't smoke or anything like that. It's like there's no matches just laying around. But
how hilarious though is the thought of someone walking into someone else's bathroom. You go over to the shower, pop it open, look for a bar of soap, grab it, put it into the sink, and then run hot water over.
Some people have soap at their sink though.
A bar though?
I have both. We have, so if like say you don't shower, you just want to wash your face in the morning, we got a bar of soap, and then we have hand soap as well.
Huh.
Because
I've never seen this.
Really?
Yeah, maybe I'm not looking.
Yeah, probably not. But well, also because bars of soap are kind of, people are straying away from bars a lot more. I still love a bar of a bar of soap. I think it's the best way.
They're trying to bring it back. I feel like
Sasquatch.
Like all of the internet shower companies have a bar of soap for
and it's
guys.
like all this organic. It's like organic. Dude, have you ever used one of those like black charcoal bars of soap?
No.
A fucking mess, brother. It is a mess. Dude, they smell
come
great.
Out dirtier?
Dude, no, you don't. But like the shower, there's little black suds everywhere, bro. And it's just like, it's just a mess. It's just like those charcoal toothpaste and shit too. It's just black everywhere. It's like, fuck, I gotta wash the shower every time I take a shower now.
They just they're pushing the organic. They're pushing it. Before you know it, it's just gonna be like a piece of tree bark. It'll be like, this is
I'm pretty sure soap is just lard. I'm pretty sure it's just like lard that's just dialed up into some sort of flavor or smell.
What's lard? We'll get Jack on that. Jack, find out what lard is.
Lard, like fat, dude.
Lard is like animal fat.
I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Or like maybe milk fat, actually. I don't know. Some sort of fat.
Either.
Say milk fat?
It's something.
I think you guys are wrong. For sure
I'm just saying, I think the basis of soap is lard. But that could be old school shit. That could be fucking caveman shit.
I've never heard that in my life. I thought lard was just something that was like in barrels.
Jack, can you look it up and tell me if soap was ever made out of lard?
Now it's was ever.
You
had to you put the Mikey guarantee on it first.
it is a guarantee, but now with this organic shit, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, it means it's a leaf.
But as for we got away from this. As for that trick, I feel like that is just very inconvenient. That you have to like pretty much bathe a bar of soap, and then how long does it take for it to start smell? Like, is it instant? Like, I wonder how that works. Have you ever tried it?
No, but you and I feel like are quick in the bathroom. Most people aren't.
Yeah. True.
So most people are sitting there for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm like trying to get in, get out, man. Like, if you don't got a spray, then guess what? You're gonna have to deal with my butthole. And I try to poo at home as much as possible. I don't like to be out and about. We went over this last time. I don't like to shit in public too often. So
I play road games. I don't like to, but I do.
Yeah, I really don't like to.
Let's do one of these BuzzFeed percentages ones. Let's do a classic. Washing hands after using the bathroom. What percentage of men do you think wash their hands?
I don't even know, man. Half of them.
Half of them. Jack, any guess there?
I'm gonna say less than half. I'm gonna go the under.
According to BuzzFeed in this poll, 31% of men wash their hands after using the bathroom.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
65% of women. There could be some liars.
What do you think about that, man?
I think it's fucked up. And it's weird and it's gross, but also there's a fine line because it's like the old saying, like, I touched the door handle to get into the bathroom, then I touched my dick. That's worse than, I don't know. It just seems like it could go either way for me.
Yeah, it's almost like you should wash your hands before you go to the bathroom and after you go to the bathroom, which no one's doing that. I have the softest hands in the world.
That's, well, you're going to look like you just got out of a pool all the time. Be pruned up.
I don't know. I think there's circumstances. If you're at home, this is your house, bro. This is your house. You do your thing.
Oh yeah.
If you're in public though, for one, out of your own safety, if you're in public, I wash my hands 95% of the time when I'm in public, like especially. Yeah, anywhere, especially bars, especially anywhere that they're serving booze, anywhere I'm eating, I wash my hands. At least give it the old fucking college try. Oh, yeah. Run my hands underwater.
That's a classic. That's a bar move.
Yeah,
I did that a couple times yesterday.
I think the times that I don't do it is when you got the automatic fucking sinks, bro. I can't stress enough how much I hate the fucking automatic sinks, the auto fucking towel dispensers. They're the worst things on the planet. I think that's skewing the numbers because nobody knows how to work them. They're fucking. No. They're like the fucking guys at the airport, dude, like trying to fucking.
And we almost got into this the first time we tried to record this, but what is your preferred towel method? Some bathrooms will just have the roll just sitting on the counter, and you just fucking spin the roll out.
I don't hate that. I'm a pump guy. I'm a pump guy as well. I don't mind the roll because you can really gauge how much you take, but once that counter gets wet, then now all of a sudden you just have
that's the problem. The top of it where people are spinning it is all wet, like,
and then the bottom of it where people don't know how to, for some reason, don't know how to control water within a sink, which is insane to me.
You'd think there's a hose in there.
Yeah. I like a pump. The only auto one that I do enjoy, I will give it, is the one where you put your hands in. Have you ever seen those ones?
That one? Oh, dude,
they're good. They work well. And you don't have to
I see those at airports a lot.
You just and those things actually work way better than any of the other auto ones, but I'm a big pump guy, dude. I'm fucking.
If you don't know what we're talking about with the pump is the
Poly-D
paper towel dispenser that just has the little lever on the side that you just hit it, pop, pop, pop.
And you get as much as
your paper towel comes out, and you can control it better. Yeah,
100%.
You know what I don't understand even the slightest bit are those automatic soap dispensers. Because if you're about to wash your hands and you're worried about touching like the pump portion of the soap,
Oh,
You're literally the first thing you're doing after that is washing your hands. Why are we worried about touching that?
It's a bit counterintuitive. Half the time those don't work. I'd say it's a 50% clip.
I'm pretty sure
all that dispenser's not working.
I'm pretty sure all that shit is made because of technology, not because of functionality. They're like, oh, hey, we can make this automatic. It looks more mainstream and sleek and this, and it looks better. Yeah. Okay. But guess what?
We can do it, so we will do it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I really don't think it's to be like, oh, germs. It's just like, oh, hey, yeah, we can do this, so let's do this. And it's just like, can we do away with the automatic fucking everything? So
I like the pump as well. I'm glad that's a popular take here.
Yeah.
And the pump, I don't think it's a question.
Nothing worse than when you're in a crowded bathroom and you're trying to wash your hands under an automatic sink and the water won't come out. And you're like, well, all right, well, I'm not going to hold the line up anymore. I'm just going to leave. Like, I'm just going to not wash my hands here. So, I think people are scumbags, but also washing your hands, who's to say if it's right or wrong,
Yeah. Let's go to a Instagram one from somebody. This is one that a couple of girls said that they peed at a guy's bathroom at his apartment or whatever, and the guy heard it and made a comment, and they either got broken up with or had to break up with someone because they heard them pee and they were peeing too loud. Have you ever been disturbed by
No, I think it's funny.
Piss?
No, I think it's funny. It makes me giggle.
Really?
Yeah, just because of the rate that it comes out at. Compared to okay, for one, it is what it is. You pee. We all go to the bathroom, so the fact of hearing it is just insane to me. It's who cares? But I feel like just the stream of a guy, it's just more distinctive. It's more okay, this is a nice stream. With the girls, it's sometimes I feel like it's just trickling out of there.
Oh,
it's just funny because I don't know.
It's either violent or there's nothing going on. You're like, what is going on? Do you do you have some sort of medical issue?
Yeah,
no, you're
exactly.
Right.
So it kind of makes me laugh. But
we talked about that in the first episode too, where girls can't aim.
Yeah,
that shit's going right into the water where we have the option to take the bowl. And,
exactly. I was going to say, they're not lipping the bowl to keep it quiet. It's just not going to happen. So you you gotta fuck.
I bet you girls do that. I bet you a lot of girls do that. Oh, 100%. If it's their first date, lip the bowl. And if you're not doing that, those people that commented on the Instagram poll, there you go. We just solved it for you.
Yeah,
lip that shit.
But guess what? If a guy's willing to break up with you over that, then they're a cocksucker anyway, dude. You don't want to be with that guy. Because
these dudes are the worst.
Yeah, what the fuck's next? You fart once and they're like, all right, divorce. No.
Well, that's a little different.
What do you mean it's a little different? I'm not saying they're fucking.
We're not getting into that. We are not fucking getting into that.
All right. Rip your bombs, ladies. Rip your bombs. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no, definitely. If you have to piss, it's better if you just go ahead and go piss. How about that? I don't think that we needed to clear that or green light it for you, but
you have the fair enough. Some
guys don't like it.
You have the fair enough fucking green light.
Yeah, we are big. Yeah, girls piss. We're on the stand trained for that. Let's go to.
I'm sorry.
we're pro a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Racing a flush during a piss. This is an awesome concept that I've never done, but I think that I'm going to start doing it.
Yeah, I've done it a few times. It's not something I do all the time, but it's just I think I said this before. I've tried it, and it definitely helps keep it quieter, because then if you're flushing, you're masking your pee, and to say there's a really full bowl that you kind of just can't avoid it. Sometimes you have less water in the bowl, then you're getting less noise. But the only thing that sucks is when you mistime it and you have to pee longer than the flush. Then you're sitting there
you got to flush again.
Fuck, I got a double flush, and then people start questioning. I mean,
what is going on in there?
Yeah,
the guy on Reddit said, because he made it sound that way, where like the perfect piss is when you time it to where the second you're done pissing, the flush ends and that's it, and you basically go out with a gold medal.
Yeah,
this guy made it sound like, which is awesome.
It's clearly the most efficient. That's the most efficient way to pee ever. I mean,
oh yeah, you're wasting no time.
No time. Yeah, might as well wash your hands while you're doing it too, bro. Fucking behind the back or something.
Those seconds add up. That guy's probably got like, he's got 5 extra years on his life.
Yeah, just
he's not waiting for toilets to flush.
Yeah, I definitely think it's pointless. I do think it's a pointless game, but if you want to make some games in the fucking bathroom, I feel like it's something kind of funny to do.
Yeah,
but
maybe I'll try that next time. Well, if I'm at the bar, it's usually a urinal, but if it's not a urinal, maybe I'll try that next time.
Yeah, that's another thing with guys too, is that 50% of the time we're pissing standing up in a urinal and not in a toilet bowl. So
yeah,
but
dude, urinals should be. Why aren't urinals in more homes?
Dude, I've been saying that internally for years. Why is there not a urinal in every single home?
It's so easy.
Does it waste more water, or does it save water? Like, I mean, there's got to be a reason why they don't have.
I think it's mostly just they can't fit them in there.
I think it's because a toilet's just as easy, and it works for both men and women, and you can drop a deuce in a toilet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess you really don't need a urinal.
Like, you would have to have a urinal and a toilet.
You just simply don't need it.
No, you definitely need it both, but
yeah, but it'd be sick to have a urinal, and it's just way easier. It's not way easier. I mean, you don't have to lift the lid, but it's just better. It's better in every way.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm all here for urinal.
And now that I think about it, though, it probably is a lot less sanitary to have a urinal because you're pissing straight. You're straight at it. It's probably there's probably a lot more spray back. And
you're splashing.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I mean, who cares?
I'm here for it though. My house will have a urinal.
Dude, 100%. You know what I hate? And I understand the reasoning for it. So any public bathroom, like a gas station, bar, this and the other thing, the toilet seats that don't have an actual toilet seat and there's just like the U. So then like you don't have to actually lift the toilet seat. I fucking hate those things, man. I don't know why.
Why is that?
I don't know.
No rhyme or reason?
There's no real rhyme or reason, but I just think it's like, that if you have to take a poo on one of those, everyone's pissing all over that thing. You know what I mean? Because no one's lifting it up. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I get it and I understand completely. Like it makes sense, but also like, I don't know. It grosses me out. That's why I don't like pooping in public. So anyways.
Let's jump into another. Actually, all we got left are a bunch of BuzzFeed ones. Let's do this amount. This is something that we touched on last time. The people that get naked to poop. What percentage of people do you think take their pants all the way off to go to the bathroom?
Am I going to be surprised with how high it is?
Maybe.
All right, I'm going to go Michael Jordan, 23%.
Jack?
I'm going to go 17%. But before you say it, I would also like to add on the fact that I tried this after we talked about it the first time. Okay. And it's kind of life-changing, but very inconvenient.
It's freeing for sure.
Very
definitely. So. Yeah. It's the best way to go.
If you're not getting into the but if you're not getting into the shower after, it is very inconvenient to just like put all your shit back on.
Also, if you're at someone else's house, like you're not taking your shoes off. You're not taking, it's just not sensible.
15% of people take their pants off.
I went high with it.
Pretty close.
I was gonna say
still surprising number.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, it really doesn't.
That's more than 1 in 10 people, though. That's kind of more than I would have guessed.
It's more than 1 in 10 people. Which,
but also, I bet you that this is more like a hey when you're at home, because I bet you if they were like, oh, if you're going to the bathroom in public, I bet you that number would go down a little bit, but
probably drops off.
15% of people, if they're at home, just doing their thing, I bet you that doesn't surprise me. It just doesn't make sense.
we got a stat here too that these are my people. Shout out to my people here. This percent of people stand to wipe. Where do you think we're at with that?
Walter Payton, 34.
Jack?
I'm gonna go a lot lower than that. I'm gonna go 15 again.
15 again. It is 30%.
Holy
1 in 3
shit.
people stand to wipe.
I believe that.
So anybody that shit talk to me,
dude,
if you're just not 1 in 3 people.
Since we've done that podcast, since we've done that episode, I've listened to like 3 other podcasts where somehow this topic came up, and half of each of those podcasts, one of the guys stands up to wipe, and I'm just like, interesting.
Yep.
It checks out though. There's 1 in 3 people here that is stupid. So
there you go.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The results add up. Yeah, it's like I said in the first episode, dude. It's just something that nobody ever said, "Hey, do this differently." After I was potty trained when I was 2 or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the crumple. It's like the same thing. It's like, this is how you learn.
Oh yeah.
You know, I adapted because I'm an adult, but you know, you got to figure it out.
Have you done anything different, like in the first episode when we were talking about my order of operations in the shower and how I was washing my balls before I was washing my face? I did make some adjustments. I don't remember every time, but I do remember some of the time.
I do think that is something that you definitely should try to really fucking hone in.
I'm working on it. I really am.
I think I always thought that my order of operations was a little bit off because I feel like you should technically wash your hair last, but I don't always wash my hair. So I just still always just wash, you know, I've kept the same order of operations.
I have.
How do you guys feel about brushing your teeth in the shower?
I think it's horrible. We talked about this the first time. Yeah. I think it's the dumbest thing in the world.
I'm not for that either.
I don't know. I think it's weird.
I get the convenience of it.
I don't.
I understand it, and it's. I mean, it's another time saver.
Is it though? Is it?
It's really not. Yeah, it's really not.
If you're gonna brush your teeth for 2 minutes, you're not gonna be You're not gonna be washing yourself while brushing your teeth. The only thing I can see is if you're like a big conditioner guy and you have to leave it in for 5 minutes or whatever the fuck it is, then you brush. That's your only exception, and nobody does that.
No.
So,
are you doing this, Jack?
Dude, I've been doing this since I can remember. Since I started showering.
Really?
Dude,
every time.
Every time I shower, I'm brushing my teeth. I don't care if I just brushed my teeth 30 minutes ago. If I'm showering, I'm doing that as well. But I like to get down and dirty when I brush my teeth. I am brushing those guys, and in the shower, you don't have to worry. I mean, I could be spraying toothpaste everywhere.
You're just a big. I picture you as just a big whole arm guy. No matter what you're doing in the bathroom, like whether it's wiping, or you're brushing your teeth. I feel like you're fucking.
What the?
You're just a big whole arm guy. You like to get in there, no matter what you're doing.
You got a small mouth, Jack. You got to like make sure you fucking. It's just spraying everywhere.
Jack's got 2 toothbrushes and he's fucking double fisting it.
Let's flash back to when Bob was drying himself off. He can't even do it in the shower because he uses full arms.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's insane too. I mean, that's just inconsiderate. It's not really insane. It's just inconsiderate. Do you at least wipe off the ground when you fucking drip drop everywhere?
No, I stand on whatever, the bath mat or whatever.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's soaking wet now for the next guy to come in there.
Well, I move around, and then I guess I might still be a little wet. I'm not the best dryer. I'm gonna stay hand up. Okay, I'm not great at it.
That's fair.
I've only had 27 years to perfect it, so maybe 27 more will get me there.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. That's what they say.
People that sit right on a public toilet seat. What do you think what do you think the percentage is of people that sit right on a public toilet seat, no TP, nothing?
75.
Jack?
Ooh, I'm gonna go 60.
I'm shocked that your guesses are so high. I think it's
uh,
because you both do it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If I'm going.
No, I try to not. It depends on which setting I'm in. But I'm kind of like Mike. I try to avoid deucing in public places as much as I can.
Gotcha.
If I'm at an airport, I'm putting on a hazmat suit before I use this bathroom, but I don't know.
What's the
43% of people sit right on a toilet seat, a public toilet seat. Only 29% of people use toilet paper on the seat.
So what, they use a lobster?
Yeah, and then the other people, I guess, use the lobster. I don't know. It's wild to me, though.
To me, I think people are lying. I think the people are lying because then again, so you have 43%, then only 29 of you use toilet paper. Who the fuck's got those things? First of all, and what else are you using?
Right.
You putting your fucking shirt down? What are you doing? Like, what are you using to fucking put down if it's not toilet paper? If it's in a public bathroom, you're going to buy a pack of rubbers and fucking putting the rubbers around it or something? Like,
I remember I didn't write this down, but I remember part of this poll was like the hovers, and I think that was like a 10% in there or something too.
Oh, I get okay. All right. Like, fair enough. I don't. Yeah. I still think 43% is way too low. I think that's a fucking lie.
You think way more people are just sitting right down? No fucks?
Yeah, I don't know. I think personally, where it's like, dude, like, what are you gonna do? Your toilet paper ain't gonna do shit.
Yes, it is, dude. I build a nest.
Bruh. Also,
my beautiful ass will never touch a.
Who's got that much time? Who times out their public poops that well that they're like, all right, I got a minute and a half to wrap this thing up like a goddamn gordita? There's just no way. Like, I think
I do it every time.
You're crazy. You're just too fucking laissez-faire with your public shits. I'm like, if I gotta go, I'm last second. Like, I'm like, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. If you gotta go, you gotta go. You know what I mean?
You gotta go.
Maybe I'm just an idiot.
I don't wait till the last second either. We touched on this in the first one as well.
Yep.
I'm a premeditated poop guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
To confirm something from the last episode as well, one of the more the hotter topics that we talked about was toilet paper over or under. 79% of people put it over the top.
Oh, yes.
So it's a very small percentage, which is, I think, is even kind of shocking to me how big that percentage is. Because you would think it'd be more along the lines of like 50-50, but it's just, if you're an under person, you're just a fucking moron, apparently.
Yeah.
No offense to my mother. I love her to death.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to call her a fucking moron.
You're the smartest moron out there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. One more good one, and then we can kind of get into some honorable mentions. The conversation in the bathroom. So there was one that said talking versus no talking when you're at the urinal. 52% of people said no talking at the urinal, which I thought was kind of low. Thoughts? No talking at the urinal.
I'm about right. I'm 50-50 on this. I think it depends on where I'm at.
I think it depends on where I'm at. Drunk level.
Yeah.
Who's in the bathroom with me?
Yeah.
If it's somebody that's just not approachable, I won't say anything. But if somebody says something to me, I have no problem. Like,
yeah, no, yeah, 100%. Like, I'm hardly ever starting conversation unless it's somebody I actually know. But I mean, every once in a while you get that dickhead. It's like, how about them Bears? And you're like,
oh yeah, exactly. And then you just
get that guy. Or
it's the arena piss that happens a lot.
I do think, I'm down the middle. I am very happy not saying a word, but also I'm not like the fucking dude who's like, I'm not going to be an asshole if someone talks to me while they're pissing.
Just leaning over and talking to people, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack, what are your thoughts here?
We got a nice unit on you, bud.
Yeah, nice wrench there, pal.
Nice wrench there, pal.
No, I agree. It depends on the level of drunkenness, and it depends on the crowd. If I'm like stone cold sober walking around the mall and I have to take a piss, there's a 0% chance I'm gonna start a convo with the guy the guy next to me. But I don't know. Yeah, if I'm at the bar and like there's a bunch of people my age in the bathroom and they're mid convo, I might put my 2 cents in.
Oh yeah, I like that. I think the men's bathroom at a bar it can either be a very hostile place depending on the bar, but I think normally it's a camaraderie type of situation. you know, everybody's kind of like, yeah, everybody's good with each other in there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden we know what we're all in here to do.
Yeah.
We know
100%.
what we're all at this bar to do. You know,
Yeah.
like let's put it out there. Let's talk.
I agree.
We're just boys being boys.
I'm pro, but I also am not mad for being silent, you know. Like
No.
you know, but
I agree.
No, I'm never upset at a silent bathroom trip.
Yeah, yesterday, I had this happen yesterday, actually, when I was at the bar. Walked in, and it seemed like every dude in the bar all got up to go piss at the same time. So I walked in, and another guy walked in front of me. There were only 2 urinals and a toilet, so it was full. And so I'm standing in front of the door. Like 3 seconds after I walk in, my back gets hit by the door because some other, like 2 more guys are walking in. And just like, oh, all filled up, eh? I was like, oh yeah, occupado.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is the waiting for the urinal. There's always a conversation someone sparks up eventually.
Oh yeah.
So that definitely plays into it as well. Like, oh, you waiting, buddy? Yeah, I'm waiting, but fucking
yeah.
How about them drinks?
Then
pretty cheap, eh? You know.
Then you're boys, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit it off.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid percentage, 50-50.
Yeah, I think so too. Another part that I was thinking about was when the washing your hands thing is happening, and this has to go with the communal bathroom thing as well. I think a lot of what you do depends on the guy in front of you. Would you agree with that?
Like if like, so say we go in together and you don't wash your hands, I'm less likely to wash my hands as well.
Yeah, you're not washing your hands. Fuck it. That dude didn't.
I don't agree with that. Personally.
First of all, if I'm shitting, I'm washing my hands every time. I just like that to be out there every single time. But if I'm pissing and me and the dude are at the urinal and he pisses and he just walks out, I'm pissing and walking out. See ya.
It depends. If it's somebody I don't know, I'm not following suit with the fucking stranger. If it's like one of my guys, maybe I'll still probably do the old. If I'm in a public spot, I'll still probably do the old.
You're always doing the water.
Yeah, at least a little bit of water, just because. Also, okay, this is probably something stupid in me in my own head. I always think that if I walk out of this bathroom with dry ass hands, somebody's gonna see that I have dry hands somehow and be like, "This guy's a scumbag." Yeah. So I always think too, like, what if some hot girl is sitting there looking at me and sees that I got fucking dry hands, and they're like, "Oh, this dude doesn't wash hands." I'm not fucking talking to this scumbag. That goes through my head too.
Are you talking about people that you're with, like at a table, or are you talking just anybody at the bar sees you?
Whole bar.
Everybody. That's insane to me.
I agree, but guess what?
I think that sometimes, but then I rationalize it. Yeah, I get that. I just rationalize it being like, okay, I've never once in my life observed or thought that about somebody walking out of the bathroom. So why would anybody ever think that about me?
Yeah, but God forbid you walk out of the bathroom and then you got to shake somebody's hand and you're fucking dry-handed. You're like, oh, well, guess what? I don't know. I just feel, I don't know.
The wet handshake sucks too, though.
Well, yeah, but then you wipe your hand off and you'd be like, yeah, I wash my hands, bud. How you doing?
Or you just don't. You'd be like, sorry, bud.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, I don't know.
Let me give you the COVID thing. Just give me an elbow.
The elbow. Fucking dumb.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that plays into my head too. Like, especially depending on where I'm at. Like, I try to wash my hands because of that too, which is weird and probably stupid.
But guy in front of you think does or doesn't play a part in your.
If I know the person, it'll play a part a little more, but still, no, not really.
See, I'm on the opposite end. I think if I don't know the person,
like, oh, it's just that kind of place.
And not even that. Yeah, I'm at the salty spittoon. Yeah. There's no rules here. Yeah. No, I think it's just like, I don't know if you. I really don't. I guess I don't have a reason for it, but like if I saw you walk out and you didn't wash your hands, I'd be like, "Oh, fuck that guy! Like he's just a scumbag. I'm gonna wash my hands." But for strangers, for some reason, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that guy's probably right. Probably don't."
Yeah, he's a regular. He gets the vibe here.
I trust strangers more than my friends. I guess.
No, absolutely not.
The moral of that story.
No.
That's all I have on my list.
Hey, do you Q-tip with dry ears or wet ears?
I have a very strong opinion on this. They have to be a little bit of both. They can't be. You can't wake up in the morning.
How do you achieve that perfect middle?
You got to just wait the
do you lick
proper amount of time. Ew, fuck no.
No way.
No, you just got to wait the
people do that.
appropriate amount of time after you get out of the shower, so that your ears have had
Before
time.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's like a minute increment.
I'm a dry guy. I'm not a dry guy, but I can't do it like wet. I think that's fucking gross. I don't know. I always curious about that. I feel like I'm the minority on this. I think people do it wet more often than dry, but I always wondered that. How about you, Bob?
I've always done it wet. If I'm doing it, it's gonna be right after the shower. I got some fucking leakers on me though. I got 2 satellite dishes that are just leaking. You know, I got a
dude.
problem.
I think that same thing all the time.
I mean,
you got bad wax on you, do you? Maybe it's a Brennan thing.
I got leaky ears. Yeah, maybe.
It's because I think mine's because I had tubes in my ears when I was little. Because before I had the opposite problem where if I got in a pool, water would just get stuck in my ears and then I'd get an ear infection. So I got tubes to correct it, to open up my ear canal. So now it's just a flood.
Yeah, but dude, you don't got fucking leakers. Nobody has craters just rolling out though. No.
Oh, it's like the SpongeBob meme where like he's got the fire going on inside of his brain. Instead of in my brain, it's just a wax factory. People are just fucking wheelbarrowing it out and dumping it.
I don't think that's true. You know what I've noticed though
is that happens.
Like I wear my left ear pod way more than I wear my right. And every time I clean my ears, my left one is always worse off than my right one.
Really?
Yeah. Like always worse off. And I think it's because
noise in your ear creates wax.
I think. I don't know. Or maybe because there's something in my ear. I don't know. But it always has more than the right one. Every time.
It sounds a lot like your lard take, and I don't know if you have like a noodle brain today or what's going on, but I'm not believing anything that you're saying in this whole hour.
I can literally prove it, motherfucker. I next time I clean my ears, I'll take some dirty old photos. And the lard thing is a fucking fact, bro.
It is. I looked it up.
I'm telling you. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I could not find out what the hell kind of lard it was, though. So it's just lard at this point. It might be milk fat.
It's just lard.
Yeah. It's just not true. Then.
Milk fat. Oh man. What do you think about? What do you think about like bathroom shoes? Do you guys have like bathroom shoes at all? Like where like you?
Oh, like for a public place?
No, not even that. Like, okay, even if you have like house shoes, do you wear them into the bathroom and or like in and out of the shower?
I have house shoes. I have these.
So like if you have like a pair of slippers, right? Like okay, yeah. So if you have like a pair of slippers that you wear, do you take a shit with those on?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
I don't really see why not.
If it's like, so say you wear them into the bathroom in the morning, right? You pop them off, you take all your clothes off, you take a shower, right? Do you pop those back on after you take a shower? Or does that never get to that point?
Yes, but 99% of the time I'm wearing socks with them.
Okay. So you put your socks on in the bathroom?
Sometimes.
Oh damn, that's intense.
A lot of the time I'll bring underwear and socks and my towel.
How do you get socks onto your feet when you're still
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, for a guy that doesn't dry that well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For a guy that doesn't dry that well, that's got to be a struggle. When your feet are still a little bit wet.
Yeah, my socks dry my feet.
Oh my gosh.
They're foot towels. That's what they are.
Oh my god, this guy's got.
And then you pop the moccasins on, and it's like nothing ever happened.
That's like trying.
I was just curious. I don't. Go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry.
That's like trying to put on a pair of like elite socks anytime. Like if you guys ever tried to put on a pair of Nike Elites, that's Bob every single morning.
Dude, that's for real though. Like that's those aren't the elite ones. The elite ones are like they have like the pads and are a little more
Oh,
thick
that like
and
really
like
the basketball ones. Those are obnoxious.
I always curious, like I hate pooping with shoes on. Like I hate it. I can't stand it. So like I always wondered about like slippers like that. Like if I don't wear slippers too often, but like I would take them off before I went into the bathroom because
Your pooping with shoes on thing makes no sense. I don't understand why.
It's a comfortability thing, man. I don't like
That's
it.
like you're like the people that have to take their pants off. They're probably
I don't
in the same
do it though.
camp
But
as
in
you.
my house, I'm not shitting with shoes on.
Okay. I think that's just wild. That's wilder than my foot towels.
No, dude, that's just gross. That's like, dude, I have to, maybe because I got thick thighs, like I'm a thick boy, like I have to make sure like my fucking grundle and my thigh, everything is dry as shit before I put chones on or socks. Like I wait till the very last second to put socks on because I can't stand that like little bit of moisture feeling in my socks. It's so uncomfortable to me. Like that's why I think it's nuts that you bring socks into the bathroom.
Oh, I've never even thought about it. Really?
Yeah,
it's some weird thing that I do, I guess.
It's probably not that weird, but like I don't know. It's just I'm just curious.
Well, my room is in the basement, so I have to go up 2 flights of stairs just to get to the bathroom, to the shower.
But you leave your clothes down in the basement, don't you?
I do leave my clothes down in the basement, yeah. But I bring up the underwear and the socks. I don't know why. And the towel. So when I'm coming downstairs, I got underwear on, I got socks on, my slippers, and my towel in my hands. Pick that scene.
Nobody sees a problem here. Okay. Oh man, that's funny. I don't know.
Anything else?
Nope, I've fought my battles today. I'm glad.
Yeah, you're fucking your whole arm double fisting your face off.
Do you, if and when you do wash your hands at your home, do you think it's necessary to have a designated towel for like a hand towel? And if there is a hand towel at someone's home, do you ever use the hand towel, not just the towel that's hanging up on the back of the door or something?
I will always use the hand towel.
Do you pull it off of the little ring and dry and then put it back on, or you just kind of do like that?
No, I can't be doing that. I'm not
right?
like
you don't want to fuck
I'm not
up the
like
decor.
Alfred from Batman. Yeah, I'm not like.
No. I'm just always curious. I always feel like that towel always smells like dick and balls.
Oh yeah. And then the tough temptation is after you get done brushing your teeth and you want to wipe your mouth on that towel. Can't do that.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do that at all. No,
it's you get AIDS immediately if you do that. But it's always tempting because that towel's right there, and you could just be like,
"Yep,"
and you're out.
And it's like, I don't know. I feel like people that the hand towel I think is bullshit. That's all. And it's like always folding.
You don't like it?
I'm just saying, like, don't put it there on a little ring and nice and tri-folded. If you're gonna have a hand towel rack, put a hand towel rack and have it straight up spread out so I can pull that bitch down, wipe my shit, put it back on there without having to fucking meet your standard of how your bathroom hand towel should look. You know what I mean?
So it's not as much anti-hand towel as you are anti-ring.
Yeah. Because it's just the functionality of it. Because if you wipe your hand with the tri-folded hand towel in the ring, you are 100% guaranteed to fuck it up. Am I wrong? So then you feel the necessity to be like, oh, let me make it neat again so these people's bathroom can look pretty. Fuck you.
Would you ever care, though, to make it neat again?
Every single time. Every time I use that towel, I try to make it look the way it looked when I got
You do?
Yes, because
you're a nice fella.
The thing is, though, especially because it's usually like, well, they're using their bathroom all day. So what? No one else touches this towel? Or they do it and they fucking fix it every time like crazy people. I think that's nuts. They
fold her up, yeah.
And we have a hand towel in my bathroom. I don't think I've ever used it once in my entire life. I always turn around and use the towel that I use for my shower because I'll hang it up and let it dry. So I'll use an actual towel every single time.
That's insane.
Decorative.
So you're not anti-ring. You're not anti-hand towel. You are anti-fancy bathroom.
Decor. Yeah, get out of my fucking face. Don't.
Okay.
I just think it's like, just put it straight so I can just put it back up there without it. Like, you can still make it look nice with just having it straight on a rack instead of fucking
You
in the
don't want to
ring.
have to recreate. You don't want to have to recreate a swan.
Yeah, I don't need to have to recreate someone else's vision. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That's like, when we went on our cruise, they always had our towels like as animals on whenever we come back to the room. It was awesome.
That is wild, though.
Yeah. So we'd come home and there'd be the swan sitting on our bed and towel.
I don't know. I guess it's because we always have a towel hanging as well as the hand towel. So it's like I always use that towel instead. I don't know. I just think decorative towels are bullshit.
Okay, I can get on the anti-fancy bathroom train with you. We'll put the fair enough stamp on it. We are pro girls pissing and we are anti-fancy bathrooms, which I think are pretty good stances for us to get behind.
Mm-hmm. Those are good looks.
Definitely. Good
Anything
looks.
else? Anybody? Nothing?
What? Yeah. No, yeah. I'm gonna get more on this.
We can do. We're on the verge of needing a bathrooms 3. I think.
We'll probably do a bathroom 3. But okay, one more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. If you're at another person's bathroom or another person's home, unless we touched on this, what is your take on? I think we actually went into this, going into somebody else's, like, if say the toilet paper's gone, are you rummaging through people's stuff to like find toilet paper or to like find a towel or to like ever
versus asking them?
Yeah. Like, are you ever just the guy that you're just going to go into their cabinet, right?
Oh, I'm rummaging. Oh, 100%. Yeah. 100% of the time I will rummage. Yeah. I will never ask. Okay. And if I don't find anything on my quest, I will just eat it. It is what it is. I'm going to have to go home. Like, I'm not going to ask you for that.
Okay.
Or if there's a second bathroom, I'll patrol over to the second bathroom. Nonchalant.
Cause like like sometimes if I ever like stay at someone's house or like whatever, and I forget to bring toothpaste or something, and it's not out, obviously, so it's like looking in all the drawers, and then you're finding shit you don't need to be finding, and you're like, oh fuck. All right. I just want to make sure I'm not a weirdo for just going to people's shit every once in a while. Usually it's people I know, so it's not like it's a big deal. But
yep. No, right. If you fuck that up, if you don't leave me enough length, everything that was private is no longer, like, everything's up for grabs at that point. Okay. It's like when a person goes into a coma. If you're in a coma for more than 30 days, people can raid your house.
I don't think that's a rule.
You get 30 days to get out of it. You get 30 days to get out of it. It's a Seinfeld episode.
I was gonna say, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's the comparable thing. If you don't leave me enough toilet paper, I get to go and do whatever it takes. Survival of the fittest.
All right, that's fair. I think we can fucking leave on that note. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, fucking tear it up.
Okay. All right. Thank you to everyone. I realized that I did not do the ad read today, so let's do it right now. Bathrooms 2.0 was brought to you by Rogue Creative. Shout out to John. John actually just got us 1 second. If you're watching on YouTube.
This fucking guy.
This guy's going to get the fucking polo. I know, right? Like, have the shit ready if you're going to do it. I love it.
One of the worst. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube, John just got us these dope Rogue Creative polos. So we'll be sporting these all summer long. Hopefully he has his golf outing this year.
I would say I won't be sporting shit because I probably am not going to wear that unless I was golfing. And
really,
the boy is broken. I mean, I'm not a big polo guy. And I don't work in a business casual setting where like I wear polos. I do, but we have to we have our own polos. So I the odds of me wearing that outside of a golf course, I'd have to force it. And I'll do that. I'll do that for the guys.
Well, you're not really helping the ad read here. Yeah, shout out to Rogue Creative and John. If anything that you guys need for your graphic design or marketing needs for your small business, go to roguecreative.org or visit Rogue Creative on Instagram, which is just roguecreative_. Also, realtors. If there are any realtors in the Detroit area If you need pictures or video walkthrough for your listing, give Rogue Creative a call. They have plenty of examples to show you. And John and his team do fantastic work for a fraction of the cost of the big guys in the marketing game. So shout out to Rogue Creative. Visit them, like I said, at roguecreative.org or roguecreative_. And that's it for Bathrooms 2.0. Give us a shout. Tell us what we missed again. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of stuff that you guys think of just while listening. So reach out to us. We love any interaction. You guys know if you interact with us, we're always going to interact back with you. We take everything into consideration, especially when we're doing big list kind of podcasts. And we went through a lot of the Instagram stuff today, which is awesome. So thank you guys for riding with us for 20 episodes. Fair Enough podcast is not going anywhere. We love you. We're dropping 2 this week, so stay tuned.
Yeah, and they might be at different times. We're gonna try to test out some different time windows. So just stay tuned on the Instagram, and we'll update you when things go live. And if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification, and we'll be all good to go. Eh?
Beautiful. Give us a follow. Spread the word. That's how this thing's gonna grow. Love you guys.